guys, it's Kira, Penny of Teens Want to Know, and tonight we're at the famous Rodeo Drive for the Amanda Foundation's annual Bow Wow Beverly Hills Halloween to support rescue dogs and cats. Let's check it out.
Some of Beverly Hills' finest businesses came together to support the Amanda Foundation's Big Bark Theory event at the world-famous Rodeo Drive. The Amanda Foundation is a non-profit organization founded in 1976 that rescues cats and dogs which, through no fault of their own, are spending their last days at city and county shelters. They give medical treatment to, spay and neuter, and socialize many animals that have been mistreated or abandoned by their owners, making them ready for their new families. A few celebrities were in attendance, who had some messages for teens about responsible pet ownership and the importance of rescuing animals from shelters. If you are considering getting a pet, make sure you can handle taking care of it, and please, choose a shelter animal.
We're here with the Amanda Foundation, an incredible organization. I actually adopted my first dog with them over, I want to say 15 years ago. I still have, by the way. They're just an amazing charity organization. This is to, tell people to adopt and rescue and spay and neuter and do all we can to spread the word that there are all these dogs that need homes.
We've got 5 rescue dogs and 1 cat, and they're all our children, so I advise any parent to buy their teenage daughter or son a rescue animal, as they'll be really sweet.
For sure. Now it's time for our time machine question. If you could travel back in time and give one piece of advice to your teen self, what would it be?
Well, learn, listen to your heart, listen to the inner voice, and, there's a lot of good things out there. Don't get into negativity, stay positive, and keep smiling, and it attracts people. Your smile and your way of thinking.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bauer. I'm going to show that I hope you're not watching True Blood. In 20 years, you can watch it.
And now, what are you most excited about for tonight's event?
I love rescue dogs. I have 2 and 2 cats, and I love them so much. And it just kills me that there's other dogs just like them in the shelters. So I love that this group goes and pulls them out and saves their lives and lets people like me adopt them.
A lot of euthanized animals were actually abandoned pets. What message do you want to get to our audience about adopting animals?
Yeah, I think it's really important that teens know that it's a big responsibility. And often we see a cute puppy in a window and we bring them home, and then 9 months later they've eaten the couch and everything else and our favorite shoes, and they end up back at the shelter. So it's something that, it's another living being, and we just need to remember that if you take them into your house, you have to take responsibility for them. They're just like kids.
It's time for our time machine question.
Uh-oh.
If you could go back in time and tell your teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
There was so much angst in teen years. Teen years are so hard. And you would just want to tell yourself, it's all going to be fine. The crises, the boys that dump me, and the moments that were so stressful, that it's all going to be fine. And I was a little bit of I had a real dorky, dorky face. I was really cute till I was 15. And then something went seriously wrong till I was like 22. So everything just seems to work out, and you just have to follow your heart and it'll all be okay.
How you doing?
So Toby is half Pomeranian, half Husky. And he's been passed around for 4 years.
Really?
He was beaten. Whenever he used a doorbell, I guess the last owner, he would ring the bell before he would beat him. And that's the truth. So I rescued him, and now I have him, and I love events that support dogs and animals, because I'm a big animal fan, and that's why I brought Toby.
Hi, I'm Teri Austin, and I am president of the Amanda Foundation. We're a dog and cat rescue organization in Beverly Hills, but we work all through Los Angeles. I joined it when it was very young, and the reason is that I went to an animal shelter one time, and I had never been to one, and I had no idea that there were thousands and thousands of dogs and cats that were like perfectly healthy and there's nothing wrong with them, and they're getting put to sleep because people don't even know they're there. So what our charity does is we go to the shelter, we take them out of the shelter, we bring them to our facility, we get to know them, We cure them. Sometimes they're sick, but most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're just young and somebody got a pet and then they didn't train it. And then when the dog or cat was, not using the litter box or whatever, they dumped them. And so it's really bad.
Yeah.
So what we do is we take them out of the shelter and then we clean them up and then we find good homes for them.
There are so many animals that are in need of a home. Suki was an adoption. She needed a home, and there's so many wonderful creatures out there that need love. So please do what you can, support, and if you don't have a place to adopt at the moment, support and donate. The Amanda Foundation is a wonderful foundation for you to support with, and find some homes for wonderful animals.
Hi, this is Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple and Black Country Communion, and this is Teens Wanna Know.
Hey, I'm Reggie Benjamin, and you're watching Teens Wanna Know.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bauer von Straten, and you are watching Teens Wanna Know.